One common misconception I wanted to address in this video is the idea that when you do a will, it covers all your assets. And that if, as an example, if you're married and you write a will and you say, I leave everything to my spouse, and in the event my spouse dies before I do, I leave everything to my children, that might not necessarily cover all your assets. If you have assets such as an IRA, 401k, insurance policies, annuities, some pensions, many, if not all of those categories of assets will include or will have a designated beneficiary that you have to name. It's actually a form you fill out, and many of you have probably filled that out in the past when you enroll in those type of investments. But that form, that designated beneficiary form, designates who gets your assets. So even if your will says, I leave everything to my spouse, if that designated beneficiary document says something different, that document controls. And in this day and age, many people's assets are in those type of investments, IRAs and 401ks. We're encouraged to invest money in those type of assets. And people mistakenly think that if I go in and do a will, that I will have covered those assets and I can rest easily because I know now that my assets are going to go to my spouse or my kids because I put it in my will. You need to be careful, because if the designated beneficiary is old, or if you had a prior marriage or something like that, that beneficiary may not be the person that you want. So I encourage everyone when they come in to do wills, the first thing they should do is go check those designated beneficiary documents to make sure they say what you intend them to say.